Hi guys, so welcome back to our channel. We do not have an intro anymore because the intro is, I don't know, it's so much, but we're gonna try to get more videos out because we just be so busy. And yeah, so today I am going to be doing a story time about this dress that I ordered from off of Etsy, listening to my daughter. This was supposed to be for my 30th birthday, and I had planned pictures, and so I was looking for a dress, and I'm like, I want something so like cute that fits my shade, that was just cute and just unique. And I wanted to, because we had went to Africa, so I wanted it to be like, I don't know, like, I wanted the African vibe, you know? So, let me tell, this was a nightmare. When I tell you, don't nothing get under my skin, this lady really got under my skin. She really tried it. Like, about to catch a flight to Nigeria. That's how bad it was. Anyways, so, I ended up ordering this dress that I had found off of Etsy because my daughter, she always orders stuff from off Etsy and stuff. So I'm just like, you know, I was asking her, like, how does Etsy work? Etsy or whatever it's called. I got my retainers in, so yeah. So I'm just like, how Etsy work? Like, have you had any bad reviews and this, that? I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna find me something off Etsy because what I found, it was like a short notice because we just figured out we was going to Africa late. And what I found, everybody was saying like, oh, they want like $6,000 or $7,000 for their dress, and they needed 3 months in advance. So I'm just like, oh, well, you know, I'm just gonna have to find something else. So I ended up going on Etsy, and I was trying to find like a like somebody that was like authentic from Africa. So I ended up finding this lady, and she had like a lot of good reviews or whatever, and she had a lot of cute design dresses. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go with her. She had a, I want to say a 4.5 star or something like that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go to her. So I ended up going to her, and she replied very fast. Well, I want to say within like an hour of me asking a question about the dress that she had posted. She replied, and she was like, you know, I can do it, you know, just send your deposit. The deposit was made through PayPal, so I sent my deposit over. I told her I needed it by a certain date, and she was like, yeah, I can get it done by that date, or before. It was like a day before or something, the date that we were leaving. And I was just like, okay, you know, it's going to be pushing it close. You know, I'll pay you extra if you can, you know, get the dress done faster. So, I sent over all my measurements and everything. And we're just talking back and forth. I'm just, like, really expressing, like, I really need to buy this date because that's the day we're going to be leaving. Like, I needed it at least a day or two before we were leaving. So I just expressed, like, you know, can it be done by this date? And she was just like, yes. Send over your measurements. So I went over to a alteration shop to get my measurements done. And they charged me like $15 or something to size me. And so I sent them right over. I had already sent my deposit, but I sent my my measurements over. And she was just like, okay, I'm going to start the dress today. So I would check. I literally was checking like every 2 days, like, oh, how's the dress coming out? How's the dress coming out? Literally every 2 days for about, I want to say I put in my order the beginning of October. So every 2 days I was just asking, like, oh, how's the dress coming out? And she was just replying like, oh, it's coming out fine. It's coming out good. It's coming out great. When she started it, the picture that she had posted of a dress that she had made, she wanted to know that with my measurements, she wanted to know that if she could take the zipper part off because it wouldn't fit my body right with the zipper. So I was just like, yeah, take the zipper off or whatever you got to do. If it had to be hooks or whatever, a tie up in the back because it was like a halter top. So she was like, okay, I'm going to take the zipper off. It's going to fit you way better. So I'm just constantly just making sure because like we're going to leave and I didn't have no backup plan. So it gets closer to us getting ready to leave. I want to say like a week before. And the lady's talking about she's sick. And I'm like, huh? And she was like, she was sick, and I'm not a week, maybe like a week and a half. She said she was sick and she didn't even have the material yet. So I'm just like, you know, I already been texting you and you telling me that the dress is coming out perfectly fine, and basically like telling me you started on the dress already. She said she's sick. So now I'm just like, fuck. I mean, let me cross that out. Now I'm just like, okay, like now my adrenaline is rushing because it's a week and a half before we leave, and now this lady saying she's sick and that she don't even have the material for the dress. So I'm just like confused, like I thought you started already. So she says she's feeling better. I want to say about 3 days later, saying that the dress is basically almost completely done, and that she's going to be shipping, and the dress is going to get there on the October 23rd, I want to say. Or was it 23rd or 25th? I think it was like the 23rd or 25th. She said the dress was going to get there. The dress got here on the day that she said it was going to get here. She shipped it. I guess it was some type of holiday over there in October, the end of October. She shipped it. It got here on the day that she said it was going to get here. And I opened the package. The package was really heavy. And then I was just kind of anxious to get home because I was just like, damn, this dress is like heavy. So I got home and I opened the package, and the dress was a disappointment. This lady, come to find out, like doing an investigation and just like really like looking into everything, like this lady been scamming people. This lady was like a real scammer from Africa. So I'm gonna put like the clips of when I first got the dress. I'm gonna put it in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna also put the clips of what the dress is supposed to look like. But I was so mad. Like, so then I'm texting her and telling her, like, you know, why'd you lie? I'm gonna try to put some of the text messages in here, like, why did you lie? And all this stuff. And it was just like a disappointment because now I literally had only like 2 or 3 days before I caught a flight. So now I had to start, I had to file a dispute against the payment because she charged me a lot for the dress. So I had to file a dispute, and this dispute went on from October to January. It just finally got finalized after I had to, like, when I tell you my skills in typing is on point, honey, when I tell you the case was one of my favorites, so I got my money back. This lady wanted me to mail the dress back knowing that it was going to cost more. It felt like a heavy carpet. Knowing it's going to cost more to get sent back to Africa. I got to keep the dress. It's not like I can use it. I can't do anything with it. Nothing. Like, you could probably you could use it for a fire or something. Like, if y'all have a fire pit, you could probably use it for that because, yeah. So, I just wanted to tell y'all about Etsy, and do not buy clothes off Etsy unless you have bought clothes off Etsy before, because 9 times out of 10 they're using other people's photos and they're most likely just trying to take your money. And with Etsy's policy is, if you want your money back, you have to return the item. But it's like, no, I'm not returning anything because I don't think I should. I think if you wanted me to return anything and you knew that you were scamming people, you should have to pay for it. So yeah, I learned my lesson. I actually got a dress. I found a dress that was really nice. About 2 days before we had to catch our flight, and I'm just gonna post pictures of how the pictures came out and the dress that I got. Thank God for watching my YouTube channel and listen to my story. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, for real, because we almost to 1,000 subscribers and we need to get to 1,000 because y'all like us, period. Bye.